Good morning, parents. I'm coming to you with a very brief but quite an important message about our measures that we're putting into place to deal with the COVID-19 outbreak and the possibility that our school may have to shut in the near future. So this is a very brief message from me. You will get more information, which will be more detailed, which will follow on after this at some point. I am introducing this morning to you our e-learning platform, our online platform that we're going to be using to meet the educational needs of your children. What we believe at St Andrews is that your children's education is at the heart of everything that we do, and their continuing education is very important to us. Not knowing how long schools will be shut for, therefore we feel that we need to provide an equal quality of education as far as possible to your children. Your children, we need to understand, and I'm sure that you will agree with us, that your children have one shot at their year group that they're currently in, and we need to make this count for them. So the education of your child needs to continue over the next few weeks, regardless of whether the school is shut or not. And so at St Andrews, we've taken the opportunity to actually build a state-of-the-art online learning platform that will address all the needs of your children. And in fact, the vision that we have for our online platform is to build and maintain an online learning culture that fulfills the complete remote learning needs of all of our children. How we're going to achieve this is, and what we do need to have in place to achieve this is a three-way partnership between the school, obviously, yourselves, and your children. And if all three parts of that partnership work equally hard together to make this happen, I believe that this could be hugely successful. We have high expectations of each of the groups. I won't outline those in too much detail here, but as parents, we are going to expect that you support your children on the online platform and that you encourage them to do all the work that is set for them on that forum. Also, we will be providing you with a shopping list of a small shopping list of items that if you could purchase those before too long, then your children will have all the tools at their disposal that they will need to continue with their learning. But it is important to understand that if one part of that triad of agreements, in other words, if it's the parents or the children or the school, doesn't live up to their levels of expectations, the system won't be as successful as it otherwise could be. So what we're going to be providing you in brief with is a state-of-the-art online learning platform. And on that platform, we're going to be using Google Classrooms extensively. Your child will have their own email address, which is situated within the standrewsmalawi.com domain. It's totally secure from the outside internet, so nobody can come into the online learning platform unless they have that address. And on that platform, in that classroom, you will find that all of your children's academic requirements will be met. So there will be daily lessons. There will be an expectation that children are actually doing these lessons on a daily basis. They will be able to fill in work and return it online, and they will get feedback from their teachers as well on a daily and ongoing basis. The teachers will be expected to have contact with your child, so both online and once a week over the telephone, so that they can actually speak to their teacher every week as a sort of a catch-up with the teacher. And that takes care of all the academics. But in addition to that, we're going to be putting some fun things online as well. For example, we're going to have a story time every day where Miss Adams or some of the other teachers will actually be reading stories to the children. So they can follow that every day. Mr. Kumbuleza and the sports team will be putting together a kind of a morning active start session for children to follow online. For those of you who remember back in the 80s, that was quite a thing. And we will be also having online assemblies for the children as well, so that they can keep up to date with what our values are for the week, what we're actually putting in place, what the soft skills are that they need to develop over the course of the week. This promises to be a hugely powerful and dynamic way of learning for the children. If we all pitch in together, I'm absolutely convinced as is my team, that we will be able to provide the full range of activities for your children as best as possible without them being here. At St Andrews, school closure to us means that our buildings may be shut, but school certainly is open. There'll be more information to follow. Thank you.